The gala dinner was a privilege for Tshepo Hope to host the community, to host people who are the beneficiaries of its service, as well as the people who are supposed to partner Tshepo Hope in the service delivery to take care of the affected and infected in our communities. And what it achieved could be put in three very important areas. One, it enabled Tshepo Hope to re-engage and remind the community that we still have orphans, we still have the poor, we still have the neglected and the marginalized in our midst, and it is our responsibility to look after them, as we've been instructed by our Lord to love one another and serve one another. That was the first and very critical aspect that the gala dinner ought to have achieved. The second aspect is to again engage the community at a level of demonstrable support in substance, that all services will always be in need of financial muscle. And that was another aspect that the community needed to be aware and be engaged in, so that we as South Africans, particularly black people, we do not think that other people will continuously owe us a duty of care which we ourselves are resisting to be burdened with. For everything we need to do, it costs money. And we also need to learn to plant seeds, to make offerings towards those things that we hold dear in our hearts, because they can't happen by magic. They will need us to bring in our substance so that we demonstrate our commitment to make a difference in the lives of others, as God instructed us, again, that we are blessed to be a blessing. Then the third critical aspect of the gala dinner was an opportunity to appraise and to acknowledge, to affirm those who sacrifice every morning to come and give of themselves in looking after the marginalized, the poor, the affected and infected, by looking after them. By the way, they don't get paid salaries, they don't get paid wages, they get a stipend. And in any given year, they go through a season where government does not remit their stipends timelessly. And those seasons have been termed dry seasons, notwithstanding that when there is no food in their homes, there is no hot water, their children are struggling to have any meaningful meal, they still come out to serve. That is a spirit of humility and service and selflessness. And the gala dinner reminded us that there are people behind the service. There are human beings who sacrifice a lot even when there is no reward. And because of that, we need to not just be prayerful for what they do, but we need to be thankful. We need to show our gratitude to them, that if it wasn't because of their sacrifice, Tshepo Hope and NGOs like them would have long folded up. So the gala dinner is an opportunity. It creates that environment. It creates that opportunity and a privilege for all of us to come and deal with these three very critical areas of appraisal for all of us, whether you operate at a level of being in Tshepo Hope, at a board, in management, or ordinary person working, whether you're a member of the community and you're saying you just have an interest. The fact of the matter is, all of us collectively, we are given that atmosphere wherein we can deal with those three areas of importance so that we are able to move every year from one layer of glorifying God to a new one. I thank you.
Valuable. Let the scripture say that no, say it talking about one.
It was 1 Peter 4 from verse 7 to 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No, thank you so much, man.
Okay.